This is one of the mandates of Mr. President to bring affordable housing to the downtrodden in the Federal Capital Territory, and the civil servants are not left out of this. This is also a bold step by the FCT administration towards addressing the deficit in the housing sector, especially among civil servants. Ladies and gentlemen, that Nigeria is witnessing a crisis in quality housing provision is not in doubt. Increasing numbers from amongst the youth population are abandoning rural farmlands in search for better living and greener pastures into the cities, in the urban areas. Sadly, these multitudes unable to afford the relatively higher cost of living are left with no choice other than to find accommodations in shanties, under bridges, and other unwholesome places. It is in recognition of this, and more, as the housing deficits in the nation's capital, reputed to be the #1 urban center in Nigeria, with the most housing challenged human beings, especially among civil servants, that we have completed a review of previous attempts at providing affordable housing for FCTA and FCDA staff. The new project we are about to commence here in Karshi shall consist of 4,104 housing units of 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, and 4 bedroom apartments and duplexes with ancillary facilities such as police posts, fire service station, healthcare centers, worship centers, sporting facilities, shopping plazas, amongst others. I am happy to inform you that the modalities have been put in place to guarantee accessibility and affordability to deserving beneficiaries, including funding and repayment arrangements for all off-takers of this program, with primary mortgage institutions within the Federal Capital Territory. It is also pertinent to state that layouts have been identified for affordable housing in the 6 area councils. So it is not only Karshi, but services such as police posts, fire service station, healthcare centers, worship centers, sporting facilities, shopping plazas, amongst others. I am happy to inform you that the modalities have been put in place to guarantee accessibility and affordability to deserving beneficiaries, including funding and repayment arrangements for all off-takers of this program, with primary mortgage institutions within the Federal Capital Territory. It is also pertinent to state that layouts have been identified for affordable housing in the 6 area councils. So it is not only Karshi, but symbolically today we are beginning with Karshi, just like so many other things. All other 5 of the 6 area councils will be visited with the same facility under President Muhammadu Buhari administration. Ladies and gentlemen, in my considered opinion, the major issues that continue to confront the housing sector in Nigeria includes legislation, high cost of land registration, and irregularity of land title, policy implementation somersaults, licensing issues, inadequate funding, amongst others. For us in the Federal Capital Territory Administration, we are working at this assiduously to address some of these challenges so that private sector entities can feel encouraged to invest more in affordable housing provision. We have done all within our powers to encourage the private sectors to participate in this housing program to ensure that it is made not only affordable but available for you all within a stipulated period of just 1 year. And this assures you that next year, 1st October, God willing, we'll be here again to hand over keys. Most of us here will be house owners, inshallah. To have a provision of 4,104 houses with all of these facilities in our domain is no small milestone achieved. To have this provision in Karshi alone, have you ever envisaged the quantity of jobs that will be created or job opportunities? From the construction to also marketing of our produces. Have you ever envisaged the quantity of jobs that will be created or job opportunities? From the construction to also marketing of our produces. I want you to imagine that 4,104 households in Karshi houses just the father, the mother, and maybe a child. That is 3. Multiply 4,104 by 3. Can someone give me an answer? Do we have a mathematician here? 4,104 multiplied by 3 in the list. What? Now, can you imagine that number in addition to the Karshi membership alone? If you have a store, I'm sure you will move to the shopping mall in the estate. If you have your personal house, I'm sure you'll be aspiring to construct a personal duplex. Legitimately, because there will be improved businesses, there will be improved patronage. All the shopping malls that we invite, big shops that you see downtown, that you see in Jabi Lake Mall, all the brand names will also be in Karshi Mall. Do you know, having the sporting facilities, there is nothing the established man craves for than space. For those of you that have lived in Lagos or some other parts of Abuja, many will leave Ikeja to go down to the island in search, or to go down to the VGC or to Lekki in search for what? Sporting activity. To say we are moving from the whole town of maybe Wuse, Asokoro, Maitama, Gwarimpa to Karshi to the new sporting place is no joke. That means a boost in commercial activities. Whatever it is you desire to do, Karshi youth, you will achieve it, God willing. Well, on this note, I would like to tell you that with commitment to duty, with the fear of God, relating with all of you to ensure that the community is carried along in every step, encouraging all the partners to mobilize their workforce indigenously. Where you have paucity of funds, the President has encouraged this administration to embark on private partnership with due diligence, because you must fulfill all righteousness. All these paperwork have been done. Now to carry along, we are on site with the partners to also see what we are talking about, to know the distance and proximity between the handed over land and town, and also to discuss the road from Karshi Apo into town. And when this road is completed, this journey will only be 45 minutes or less. This road has been the headache of commuters. The contractor promised us that he will be handing over by March. He promised my colleague that if he is mobilized, due diligence will be done. This contractor was given the required amount of money to mobilize the contractor on site and to ensure that he completes this project. We are in September today, and the contractor is yet to complete this duty. A committee will be set to look into the job of the contractor, review the capacity of this contractor and the contract, see how far the road has gone, and then it will be an open trial. Because even in government, you are allowed to revoke a contract in overriding public interest. Commuters from Karshi, indigenous and resident commuters, civil servants that travel from Karshi to go into the federal capital city for their jobs are always halted by traffic gridlock because of lack of completion of even that road. That road was meant to augment and support commuting to make life easy for these people, isn't it? Yes. Then if we are still suffering, the committee will review this and discuss diligently. We shall seek the authority to revoke this contract with immediate effect in your own benefit. No contractor should take people for granted. That job has been awarded for years. The contractor just has one machine to blast the rock on that road, which makes the job one Herculean task. I told the contractor to be here and the team will be reviewing with the contractor. Hopefully he is here. But as usual, I'm not preempting. He will be unavoidably absent. We will not shave a man's head in his absence, but as required. On this note, finally, I want to reiterate our dedication and commitment to the national development and sustainable provision of affordable housing as mandated by Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, who said no downtrodden should be left to suffer. Who believes in us? Who believes in the child of nobody? Just like we vested interest upon Mr. President. We supported all years to ensure that the government came to being. We were certain that we will see justice. Anyway, in whatever way, Mr. President has shown us the capacity, because despite the doubting task, we have seen projects across the nation and FCT is not left out. I didn't hear a resounding applause that will reach Mr. President in the villa. If you were in the banquet hall yesterday, for most of us heard and we saw the project being rolled, perhaps the media is not amplifying that. But maybe we will begin to blow our own trumpets, because the lizard will fall for a roco tree. If nobody hail him, go hail himself, Abi. The level of success is only determined not from where you have reached, but from where you have started. This journey started meeting a very poor situation, and compounded by the advent of the coronavirus across the globe, did not help matter. I know for the man who is craving to see what he wants to see immediately, no excuse is an answer. So what I would like to tell you is we are sorry for the delay, but definitely you will get infrastructural development. Thank you all very much on behalf of the Federal Capital Territory Administration. I would like to tell you that I need the hudu so oku. Dubu hudu that I need the hudu so oku. Ache mutanen nan sun zama mazauna garin Karshi. To wallahi in koko kike sayarwa, ki tara shi so 1,104. Idan buredi kake sara ko gidan buredi ke gare ka, idan kana amfani da fulawa buhu 3, kai lissafin buhu nawa zaka yi? To a cikin gine-ginen nan ma yaran mu za su samu aiki. Masu sai da pure water za su samu sana'a. Masu sai da kankaran ma ba za a bar su baya ba. In kana da shagon siminti ne za a saya wurin ka. In ruwa ka iya dibawa ka ja da maranka ka dibo ruwa kai sana'a. To wannan zai ƙara tattalin arzikin Karshi. Kuma Karshin nan ba za a tsaya nan ba. Baba Buhari ya ce a shiga area kansu 6. A yi irin waɗannan gidaje talakawa su samu. To akan wannan muke tsaye mun lashi takobi, ko gwamnati ba shi da kuɗi, ya ce mu bi inda za mu bi sako-sako lungu-lungu mu nemi masu ƙarfin hannu da ƙarfin aljihu su zo su taya mu ginawa. Amma a sauƙin kuɗi don ba su da right su ƙara wannan kuɗin. To a taba ma Baba Buhari. Ni ma na taba. To ina godiya gare ku da zaman da kuka yi, kuka ba da haɗin kai, ba ku ce a'a kun tayar da wani rikici ba, dan an so a laƙabi Karshi. An ce in an zo za ku ce sai an biya ku kuɗi. Na ce a'a mutanen Karshi ba wai waɗanda ba su fahimta ba ne ba. Sun san abin da ke tafiya, kuma sarkin Karshi yana town planner. ni ma nan tsaye ministan ku ina town planner, to dole mun san me za mu yi, kuma za mu tabbata hakkin da yake naku ba za a bari ba. To kuma ku ba da goyon baya idan aka fara aikin nan a nan, ku kare mutuncin masu aiki da kayan aikin, kar ku bari wasu su shiga su kwashe musu. Muna tare cikin wannan alkawari, muna tare. To na gode, yau mun gabatar da wannan fili ga kwamitin da aka kafa na gine-ginen nan, sannan mu koma nan da sati 3 kuma ko 2 muna masu dawowa mu zo mu kwankwasa kofar nan. Bayan mun gama tattaunawa mu tabbata an fara don mu yi da gaggawa, saboda 1 October mai zuwa 2022 makullai za mu karba wannan filin. Idan ba makullai ba za mu yadda ba. Muna tare. Sarki mai martaba kana tare da ni? To a Allah yana tare da mu, za mu samu nasara. Assalamu alaikum.